All right, I got my F350, my father-in-law's F350, and that's his trailer hitch, fifth wheel hitch, and mine's still in the box. Here are the tools we're going to use to put it in.
Here, here's this. Need these. There should be 2 of those. That, you can be careful, it's 75 pounds, straight up. Okay. Where you guys come in. You're gonna cut those boxes up, put it in the recycling.
And what's on this side?
That's the top part. That's heavy too.
Should we undo this now or no?
Yeah, you can. Yep. Okay. Yep. Perfect. That's the handle. Are there any screws on that? No. Straight up to the top part. If you set that, I'd put that right over here for now, or out of the way somewhere. Okay, guys. Right now, careful. Put your fingers. I usually store these in the back, you know, where I keep my tie downs. Go ahead and lift that. Which a balance, I know. That's good. Yeah, those go good. That way you know where they're at. You put them under that little storage.
What about the center one?
The center one stays. That's for a gooseneck, which we don't have a gooseneck. Okay, this is.
So that drops right down there?
Yes, and this goes towards the cab. So,
okay, I can get it.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay, just like that. Now,
lead me in.
Let's do this before we do it. Let's grease those a little bit.
Okay.
That way.
What kind of grease is that?
It's just bare axle multi. Yeah. Let's go ahead and grease these cams on the bottom. Kind of lay it on the side. There you go. Perfect.
And what's the purpose of doing that?
Makes it easier to open and close. Less friction. Just a little bit, you know, just. Okay. Now, perfect. All right, go ahead and place those in the holes.
Okay,
try to get it as close as possible. Really, way to do it is undo these bolts here.
Well, some of them are not turned the right way.
Go like that, like that. Let's do this side here. This clip. See how this clip works? It's spring loaded like that. Turn the handles. And okay, this is where your adjustment comes in. Make sure these are down. Okay, we're gonna have to adjust these.
Yep,
So those just tighten in?
Yeah, good. I'll show you. There's a cotter key. Here's the nut. Okay. Okay.
And you able to just unscrew that a little bit?
Yeah, just
loosen
a little bit, so we can get some friction. We'll see what works pretty good. Right now, we're just trying to get a happy medium.
So those need to go flat.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's going in, but see, it's loose. Okay, so it's kind of a play with it, you know what I'm saying?
So you want it to be...
You want friction. Yeah, see, that's friction, but we'll make it a little bit tighter than that. So we'll go one more. Let's try that. It'll be tight going in. Ah, it's tight. But you're gonna be pulling a lot of weight. You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We could go ahead and set this pin right now. See right here? It's temporary. I'm not gonna bend it. Let's see how this one goes.
So you never bend this.
Yeah, you do. After you get it set. Yes. Yeah, this is going to be good right here. Okay. That's very good. Very good. Okay, we got good friction. Okay, let's do this side here. This cotter key. Straighten it out a little bit.
So do those pins come in and out every time?
No,
you take
just
the pin out?
nope.
You're just setting it.
Just you set it up the initial time. You shouldn't have to do anything else because it'll be set to the depth of the puck system.
Which varies truck to truck.
Yeah, yeah. And it varies how when they built this here, how deep they went or much, you know, how tight they got these. But they're meant to set up like this. It's too loose, so we need to go back over here. Yeah, that's tight. Okay, let's see if we can straighten these out a little bit. They look like they were pretty rough on these when they installed them. Yeah. Yeah, once it's set, we're good. Proper tool. Okay, where are we at? One more time, I think. I think I might move this one more time. Oh yeah, good. Okay, so. If in case, after using this several times, if these things, when you go to tighten them, aren't really tight, you push that down, you're gonna loosen up, then you can always adjust them again, just in case.
Okay.
I think we're good here, I really do. Okay, so at this point, cotter keys, you go this way, one that way.
That locks them in.
That locks them in, yes. Yes. Okay.
So the cotter keys basically hold them in position.
Right. It's just
They adjusted it.
They use cotter keys on the wheel bearings too on the front of cars, on the early ones, to adjust the wheel bearings. And when you guys open and close, you just got to be careful about hitting your hands on the edge of these cotter keys. You know, could scratch you pretty good. Okay, now these pins here, basically go in the hole. Top nice. Get in here.
Where's the hole? Oh, the hole goes between.
Yes. Gotta get it in there. Okay. There we go. See how it's latched?
It goes between.
Here's the other one.
Oh, it goes on that side.
Let me try to do this one. Now line up the 3 holes. There it goes.
Awesome.
Let's see, let me get this apart. Make sure we got, oops. one on each side. Okay, there's your bolt. These are grade 8 bolts. Books. Okay. Each bolt gets a lock washer. Four bolts for each side. Okay. We will call these the uprights. You can see the different angles. So we're going to want to set this as high as possible, since this is really a deep, and we want to set it back. So Hitch okay, and
So you just said as high as possible. How come? Oh, because it needs the two. Got it.
yes, you can see there's recessed and there's surface. So
You want which
the
side
recess,
going
you want the recess for the bolt, yes. It makes it easier
Where the
to start.
threads are.
Yeah, yeah. Starting now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and start this top one then. Hold on. Let me get it started here. Got a 3/8 ratchet with a swivel 3/4 inch socket to speed these in, which I got it right there. Okay, now that we got that in,
All right. So we're gonna do the second
one more
upright.
time. Definitely want to go through the bracket, not like what I did. It definitely helps. Huh? Okay. It definitely helps. Okay. We gotta get this one started. Okay.
That piece back there is not easy to hold while
No,
you
it's-
try and thread it.
No, it's not.
'Cause you only get this tiny little hole to be able to hold it.
There you go. Try that now. Let's see if I can get it started easier with this. Yeah.
So this can definitely be done with one person, but it's better with
Oh, yeah.
two.
Well, I did mine by myself, but I used my air tools. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This side. Okay, once more. Up higher. Go. We got the right holes.
And just make sure they both slant
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
Towards the rear
Backwards,
of the truck.
yes.
Away from the cab.
Yeah, away from the cab. Gives you a few more inches of clearance.
Careful you don't make this mistake. Put it in the bottom hole. You put it through the bracket.
Yes, make sure it's through the bracket, but it's not through.
There you go.
There you go.
You're focusing all your energy on getting it through the other side. You could make that mistake.
Now, for the torque wrench,
How does a torque wrench work?
you have settings right here. You set it for 80 pounds. There's 75. One more notch is 80. Right there. Lock it in. You kind of get it easily down, all snug, and then I'll bring them to a clicks. This is a click, a snap-on click stop torque wrench.
So when it's at where
Right
it
there.
should be, it clicks once.
And get it across. You can tell too when you're tightening it that the bolt just stops. I mean, it's locked in tight. So we were right at 80 pounds. To the side.
And you can get these torque wrenches where?
You can probably buy them at any tool store, Snap-on truck.
But like, what about it? Like O'Reilly's
O'Reilly's probably has some. I'm sure they do.
or Kragen or
I'm sure Home Depot's got them too.
okay.
Double check. Yep. When in doubt, always double check everything. Mistakes. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Here's the pieces. This is kind of a spring back, and you can see it is different, so you can't really mix it up. So
What does the spring do?
it basically holds the top pivot head in position so it doesn't flop all the way around. And these are 7/16. Oh boy, I only grabbed one 7/16. But should I do it this way?
People are going to wonder if you only have one 7/16.
Yeah, I just didn't want to go back to the toolbox, and it's just, this is a nylock nut, so that locks in. Okay, so this piece goes like right here. And how do you know where it's at? It goes at the top. Then you get a hammer and you tap it in place.
So you want to line.
Yes, that's why I like that. Oops. They didn't say it was going to be easy, did Good. Hitch, which is the top part. What you want to do is kind of put a little bit of lubricant on these rubbers, just a little bit.
Just on the top part or on the
Yeah.
sides too?
Well, not. You'll see how it fits right in, which the hitch is right there. Looks like they've already lubed it from the factory. Okay. This you want to turn it upside down. Okay. Bring it right over here, son. Turn it around. Okay. First thing you got to do is we got to pull these pins. So, pull the keepers, put them right there, slide this.
Oh, so the pin's
Yes.
on the pin.
Right. Okay, now lift that up and put it right on there. Push down on both sides. Okay, now.
Is that all,
Yeah.
all the way in?
Yeah. Yep. You slide the pins through there like this. And keepers right there. It's a 2-piece hitch.
And you put it just to the first. You don't try and force it through to the loop.
Yeah, that's as far as it'll go anyway.
There it goes.
Okay, now the hitch arm is next. That's where that's going to go. This is where this is going to go. And that's where that's going to go. And we have the nuts.
There you go.
Those go underneath.
Yes. This is a 7/32 Allen drive. And I believe they're 9/16 on the bottom. Get it snug. Nope, but it helps if you put the nut on there. That's a good start. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Then we go to the box side. We can really tighten it, but don't horse it.
And that's screwing in this handle.
Yes. And we're going to need the little clearance here, so pull this out. There we go. Good. Okay, we're good there. Good here. Put a little bit of grease right here for the pin to ride on there where you have.
And periodically, do you need to re-grease this?
Yes,
stuff?
periodically, yes. Not that often.
The jaws.
Just the jaws, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Because a pin rides in there and you have friction turning. So, okay.
Okay, it's all set up and installed. We're gonna go pick up the trailer now.
See this pin right here, sometimes I've heard, I mean, people are pretty sick-minded. What they'll do is they'll come over here and mess with you, pull this pin down, and basically, when you go to, and move this arm up, and when you go to take off, not knowing that someone's messed with your trailer setup, the trailer will drop right onto the truck. Yes.
That'd be a bad.
Some guys
bad
add
situation.
don't use this and put a padlock on here, and they lock that, so that can't happen. I made it a point every time I abandon the trailer and come back, I always look at the jaws, make sure they're closed, and I always look at this. It's just something you have to
Like
do.
if you stop at a place to eat or
Right,
truck stop.
to 30. We haven't really had to worry about that. So roadside stops, when you stop and use the restroom,
Always check that. Man.
Always check that. Always check it.
And your jaws.
And
Always
don't
check your jaws. Always check your tires.
and don't piss anybody off.
No, no.
So on my father-in-law's truck, he's got the mud flaps just right on. But I didn't want the mud flap look, so I got this Rockstar, and it's real easy to put on. We installed those little clips there and there,
In factory holes.
and the factory holes, and then this is how we put it on. Take this off first. Just slide those in, and then put these carabiner clips
Oh, yes. What a nice set.
right in. And then that's the way it looks. It's the Rockstar. We'll put that on while we're towing, then we'll take it off during regular driving. Okay, and the last step, we got the overdrive hitch cover. Never put this on before, but assuming this goes over the handle. This goes down. Down. Alright. I took the little bungee cord, put it to here. And kind of Velcro this tight. Do the same on the other side. Bungee cord to here. Other side to there. There you go. Looks pretty good. We'll cover it a little bit. All right, so if you want this a little bit lower, actually, you take this and go underneath here and then tuck it down. That'll bring it down. So bring it underneath this. Actually, wrong way. Underneath here. And then you can just put that under and then it'll bring it down lower. Do it on the other side, on the back. So extend it over, back around, and under. And then that will allow it to bring it down a little bit more. So it's not just covering the head, but the entire hitch. Perfect.